Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and today we're testing out Iron Man and Black Widow pre-update to get a beat on how strong they are right now, and then to also know how much better they will be getting with their uniform upgrades. Because let's be honest, I haven't played with these characters in a long time, so we do need to get that information back so that we can have a better idea of how strong these new uniforms and how valuable these new uniforms are going to be. Now, in Iron Man's case, if you are fast enough, you can absolutely cancel his rotation and get all of the hits and pop your tier 3 off every second rotation because it does a lot of damage there with the accumulation. I'm not that fast, so I can't do that. He also doesn't have any stun immunity on his tier 3 during the null cage phases, so you actually can't even skip those null cage phases either. And then he also doesn't have invincibility on any of his skills, so he gets guard broken pretty easily. Now, both Iron Man and Black Widow are rocking CTPs of energy, so it should be a really nice comparison between the two of them as well. We popped off there. His accumulation lasts for a long time, so as long as you make sure not to get debuffed, you should be fine. Okay, so that's pretty good. 65 seconds on phase 1. Now, War Machine is the best lead for Tony at the moment because of the insane numbers. He gives Tony 40%. Well, the base leadership, right, for War Machine is 30% physical attack, which is, or I think it's 30%. But then he gives him 40% attack, 40% defense, and 30% HP. That's insane. Especially considering Iron Man doesn't have very high defensive stats and HP, that sort of tankiness is really good. So because of that HP, I'm at over 120,000, which means when I pop off the 4th skill, I'm healing for 25k. Now we managed to rip off the tier 3 there. Really good damage. The only other sort of awkward thing about Iron Man is that his cooldowns are really long. So as you see here, he's got 9.5 seconds on. Nice, really good. Yeah, I'm being a bit hard on Tony at the moment because I want the devs to fix these things about him. But I do think he's very good. And the thing that I love the most about Iron Man is the thing that I hope they don't remove from him. Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a few seconds to guess what it is. They introduced it with the superior Iron Man uniform, and it makes the character so unique. A little bit, tiny bit less unique after artifacts, but still very unique, and it makes for such satisfying gameplay. It's that 200% damage increase when the enemy is below 30% HP. It's so good. We're gonna do like that. Pop off here. Nice. Gorgeous, Tony. Gorgeous. Finish it off. Can you finish it off? No? No. Getting guard broken. He just needs invincibility, man. All he needs is invincibility, and we're done. So he finishes with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. That's amazing. And yeah, that 200% damage increase versus enemies that have less than 30% HP is so cool, and it feels so good when you play as Iron Man. So yeah, that physical attack is not doing anything, but then when you go into the passive for War Machine, then you will see what I'm talking about. You do need the newest uniform, but he gets 40% attack, 40% HP, and 30%, 40% attack, 40% defense, and 30% HP as a technokinetic ally. Now, there will be a better leadership for Tony offensively once he gets a new superhero leadership. At the moment, you can't use Wave with him, although Wave would be better because Wave buffs heroes, and he's not a hero. And then Taskmaster's just there because I end up choosing Taskmaster. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the leadership tag, so you can't use White Fox. But yeah. But man, his uniform passive is so cool, and I really hope they keep it right there. Increases basic damage by 200% to enemies with 30% HP or lower. Absolutely love it. Now, for his build, I mean, that was pretty good. 2 minutes left on stage 19 is not bad at all. I do have 25% pierce. I do have very stacked cards. He does have a CTP of energy, no artifacts, stage 10 power of Angry Hulk, and then he's got 1 Odin's Blessing. So that's pretty good, to be honest. He is a lot slower in the first phase than you would expect, given how fast he does the second phase. Like, if you think about it, we did about 2.5 rotations after the 22 bar phase, and he was already into the dragon phase, and that's because midway through those rotations, his uniform kicks in, and then that's why the dragon, like post dragon phase, from 12 bars to 7 bars, it was 1 rotation. So he does 5 bars of damage with 1 rotation once that 200% damage increase kicks in, which is bonkers. If anything, what they could do to Iron Man is they could make that 30% window, they could bump that up to like 40% or 50%. That would just be so cool. Like, you know, he spent the first half of the fight analyzing you and using the technology to find your weaknesses. And now that he knows your weakness, he's just going to hammer it. And that's why the damage goes up. So that's really, I really hope they keep that. In Black Widow's case, I would say she's kind of like Iron Man in some ways, but she doesn't really have a signature effect or ability or passive that makes her feel really unique the way that Iron Man does have with that 200% increase to enemies under 30%. But they are similar in the sense that they both have really long cooldowns on their main skills, right? Actually, that's not that long. I think it's longer with the white uniform. The black uniform's fine. Okay, so maybe they don't have anything in common. But yeah, let's jump into some content with Black Widow and let's see how she performs. For Black Widow, I thought it would be fun to go up against Mephisto, but we have to go up to stage 20, so I decided to give her double support here with Wave and White Fox. Again, like Iron Man, she doesn't have the leadership tag, so we're not getting the full buffs from White Fox, but we are getting the chain hit damage. We are getting a couple of different things. Now, with Black Widow, I believe the rotation is supposed to be 3 cancel 5, and then you delay that into, you know, something, and then you do the 4th skill. You're supposed to proc on the 4th skill, I know that, but you actually have to start the 5th skill up early, and then let the plane drop, and then go into 4 and proc on that. So it's actually pretty difficult and frankly kind of annoying. I never really liked her offensive rotation, to be honest. But on the flip side, she does have really cool animations. Lots of explosions, like helicopters dropping, not planes. Helicopters dropping, electricity, right? She has really cool and very varied, right? There's lots of variety, right? There's guns, there's explosions, there's electricity, and there is, I really can't cancel that 3rd skill, eh? And there are helicopters. So we're going to see if I can... Okay, he's in the next phase. Maybe what I'll try... Because 3 has a buff that you want to keep up. Okay, there we go. Okay, that wasn't what I wanted either. Okay. Does she not have any healing with this uniform? Does she not have any healing at all? She doesn't have any healing at all. Wow. I forgot that this uniform has zero healing? Wow. So we were doing okay for time, but the healing just wasn't there. I completely forgot. I know she has healing with her white uniform, but I guess she doesn't have it. I cannot. I cannot cancel 5, dude. 3 is so annoying to cancel. What is going on? That's crazy. Yeah, this is a really bad rotation, but let's see what happens here. I'm going to pop 6. Yeah, the awkward thing with Black Widow is that she has a lot of skills with really long animations, and you're not supposed to cancel them. Like, you're not supposed to cancel 5 until the helicopter drops. It looks really cool, but it's really annoying in the sense that you can't cancel it. Okay. She's pretty fast on her feet. That's not bad. But yeah, I'm shocked that she doesn't have healing. Really? Wow. We give Ghost Rider a lot of crap for not having healing, but here we are. Yeah, it's really hard to cancel that 5. Oh, there we go. We got the full rotation because I was unlucky enough to not proc. Not because... And then here you just pop 6. So yeah, okay, well, yeah, that was kind of a waste of damage. But basically, you want the explosion. Yeah, you want the plane, the helicopter dropping. I mean, the damage is okay like that. But yeah, she has more burst damage on 4. This is pretty good, taking out nice chunks. We just need to run here. Okay, we're doing a lot better now than we were before. I got time frozen. Wow. Okay, we're gonna play this one kind of safe. I say safe and then I get hit a bunch of times. Yeah, nice. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, definitely a bit more clunky than I remember. Oh boy, that time freeze came at the absolute wrong time. We're gonna pop 6. Yeah, proccing on 6 is pretty good. Again, you have 2 helicopters dropping. Whoa, I'm getting shredded. My HP got shredded. She has no defense, bro. Does she pick up the heals in the helicopter? She does not. Yeah, I'm getting shredded right now. Yeah, her HP is like disappearing. Gone, reduced to atoms. Yeah, we're losing a lot of time here because not only is this taking a long time, but I'm having to stop and heal. Wow. Black Widow doesn't have a heal. I know I'm gonna make a big deal out of this, but yeah, not having a heal is kind of huge. All right, pop off there. Just trying to get to the next phase. Okay, then we can pick up some heals. In the meantime, nice top up. Okay, nice. Really can't cancel that third skill, eh? Really can't. Yeah, she has pretty hard skills. Like, for some reason, her skills are really sticky. It's a weird way that we describe skills that you can't cancel. But basically, when you bro, it's like she has to finish the animation on the third skill in order to cancel it. It's so infuriating. So she jumps forward and then she starts like attacking you with the batons. Yeah, it's also hard to cancel her fifth skill into her fourth skill because of the yeah. So she has kind of a quirky kit in that sense that I do hope that they adjust, because the range of skills, because she jumps back a lot with 5, and then if she's out of the range to cancel into 4 and stuff like that, it does give her less flexibility, and it does make her rotations a little bit more tricky to use. I can't even. Okay. No proc here. Also didn't get the cancellation into, but see, look at that. Dropping the helicopter on 5 and then procking on 4. It's just really hard to line up. Usually what you want to do is skip the 5th skill on your first rotation. Bro, the time freezes have been so toxic. Okay, we got stunned there. We weren't fast enough. But yeah, I think ideally the situation is to just proc on 4 the first time. See there, I didn't proc on 4 at all. Now I can't cancel 5 into 6. Yeah, see? That's just bad. Yeah. I mean, the damage is pretty good, though. But oh boy. Can you move around him with the helicopter? You can. Sort of. Okay, so we kind of brute forced our way through that. That was kind of awkward. We finished that with 26 seconds left, but I don't really feel like that was a good showcase. Like, she's just not that good, and she's kind of awkward to play. I think you can get used to it and line it up, but I'm obviously way out of practice with Black Widow, so I'm not going to call myself an expert or anything like that. But I think what you want to do is you have to get used to that third skill. It's really annoying, where she like jumps forward before you can cancel it. 3 cancel, 4 proc, and then you basically start 5 when there's like 2 seconds left on your proc, and then when the helicopter lands and explodes, then you do 3 delayed cancel into 4, and then when you proc, you're procking on the exploding helicopter plus the 4th skill stuff. However, that's not really that important to remember, because hopefully, that's why I made this video, they change her rotation so it's not as annoying. Like, if you could cancel the 5th skill right away, like if the 5th skill she could like whistle and it's like Yelena in the helicopter, and then you could cancel that right away, that would be amazing, because then you get all the chain hit from the 5th skill sniper shots and the 4th skill when she's doing the batons and doing the electricity. That would be insanely good. So they don't even have to, you know, I mean, I obviously want them to give her 5 new skills, but I'm just saying, like, they just need to make her have better flow. Like, Iron Man has really good flow where you can cancel 3 instantaneously and you can cancel 5 instantaneously. And Iron Man has good damage. He finished with 2 minutes left on stage 19 with 1 support, right? 1 increased damage to villain's character, Taskmaster. Whereas Black Widow, with kind of more support. Actually, it's probably pretty equal. But anyways, she finished with 25 seconds. So she was like way slower, right? 4 times slower than Iron Man, 2 times slower than Iron Man. I don't know how the math works with time, but yeah. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of these two. I wasn't going to do a pre-update showcase for Robbie Reyes because obviously he's really, really bad. And he's a Shadowland character. But I did get him to level 70, and I am going to prep his gears and stuff like that for his upgrade, presuming he gets one, right? I'm just going to awaken all of the Uru and stuff like that, because I do that for all the characters that I tier 3 or transcend. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the Avengers, possibly Midnight Suns update that we're getting. I'm quite excited. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.